So today we are considering your higher studies at the University of Ibadan. All right. So tell me about it.
When I took entrance to the for the university, I applied. I was admitted at Nsukka and also at Ibadan, but I thought I would not go. But when the Dutch lady offered to help me,
Because you didn't have money.
no, I didn't have money, so
Okay.
I informed her that I would be forced to reject both admission because of my poor background and lack of sponsorship. Moved by my letter, she sent some amount of money required by the university as deposit and advised me to forward it and completed the acceptance form.
Okay.
She added that the University of Ibadan was one of the most famous international universities then. She advised me to find that she will find other ways of helping me. The following day, I rushed to the University of Ibadan and paid the deposit and returned
returned your admission.
Yeah. Before the end of the July, the deadline.
Yeah.
In August, I received a surprising letter from Netherlands government embassy in Lagos telling me that its own government will be willing to sponsor my studies at University of Ibadan if my request is routed to the federal government of Nigeria. The embassy's letter then advised me to write to the permanent secretary of Federal Ministry of Education, and I promised admission. I complied and wrote to the permanent secretary of the Federal Ministry of Education, and they enclosed the photography of the embassy's letter. In September, I received a letter for the University of Ibadan in faith with the little savings I have made and cash present I received from my send-off parties. When I arrived at Ibadan, I learned that from the department for the secretary,
Deputy Registrar,
academics, that the Bureau for External Aid for Education of the Federal Ministry of Education had written to the Netherlands Embassy in Lagos, stating that the federal government was not at all opposed, but rather impressed that the Netherlands government was willing to offer a scholarship to a Nigerian citizen to study here in Nigerian University, and copied the letter to me through the registry. I photocopied my own copy and posted it to the embassy. To confirm that I have arrived at University of Ibadan. Then the embassy contacted the Deputy Registrar of Academics, Mr. Akupuma, who happened to be a personal friend of one of my uncles, late Mr. Geoffrey Ejkeme, requesting him to inform them that the total cost of tuition, books, and maintenance of an undergraduate in university, in addition to the total cost of the above mentioned, he added the sum of £50 sterling as yearly estimated cost of maintenance and traveling expenses. With the sponsorships, I enjoyed 2 sessions of undergraduate studies at University of Ibadan until 1967, when I was forced to flee back to my hometown, Newi, in eastern Nigeria, because of the looming Syrian war, which eventually broke out on 6th July 1967 till 15 July 1970.
So, you stayed those 2 years at Ibadan.
Yeah.
What were you registered to study?
I was registered to study education, religious studies, and French.
Why is it that it was 3 subjects like that?
That is the course. I was education.
Is the main?
Is the main.
Okay.
But under education, you do education and how to teach religious knowledge and French.
Okay.
But I didn't know French. I only know religious studies.
How did you choose French then?
Because of popularity of French at that time in Nigeria. Nigeria was surrounded by French-speaking countries. Cameroon, Niger, Chad, and then people were going to Senegal and Togo and others.
So and also Benin, at that time Dahomey.
Dahomey. So everybody wanted to speak French. But so when I chose French by faith. And then when I came to university, and I started, I found that French was very difficult. Because I had nothing. And
what about the others? Were they already knowledgeable?
Some had idea of French, but I had not. And when we started, it was very difficult.
How did you learn? There was a language lab.
There was a language lab. We go there. It was repeating. Well, it was speaking and you are repeating. I know that time when we went there, just we are told to recite what he was saying, and we are.
I remember you told me that you were saying that you had to repeat. Vous avez une salle de bain, n'est-ce pas?
Vous avez une salle de bain, n'est-ce pas? And I didn't know what he meant. I said, bam, bam, ça, n'est-ce pas? I was repeating it after you repeated it, and you go to the class, you learn it. That was how we started. Eventually, we started learning the written alphabets and others.
And you had many
many people would do, because it is very, but somebody influenced me was Frank, a French I had. He said that he would do, it was very difficult, he would do, but he knew me that I had perseverance, that if I pass by, it will benefit me. And that is what I liked in life, that when you befriend somebody and open, God will speak to him through you. So he said, don't give up, start. So when we get there, I saw, mensa, I just repeated until eventually I took over and started to learn. Vous avez une salle de bain, n'est-ce pas? Have you not got a bathroom, haven't you? I learned it like that and started learning until I started.
What do you think about this method of learning by repeating? Was it easy?
It wasn't easy, but if it goes into you, first, when you know how to pronounce it and see it written, it becomes a part of you.
You had a friend that was called Tunde, I think.
Yeah, Tunde Adeniyi. Ajebode. He was there also.
Yeah. Ajeboye.
Ajeboye, yeah.
I met that guy after, and I found that he was speaking French like a French. It was incredible. It was so good. Yeah. Okay. So, how many how many hours of classes do you have per week usually?
Every day.
Every day?
Yeah.
Including Saturday? No.
Yeah, no.
So Saturday, Sunday, free?
Yeah.
Okay. And you have many hours of language lab?
Yeah. Private, you go there if you are interested.
Okay, on top of the class?
Yeah, on top of the class. That's because of the of advice of Frank. Sometimes I just go and continue repeating.
Wow. So you made extra learning?
Yeah, I made extra learning. That's why I got it approved.
Oh. So what about education? What did you learn there?
We learned about the strange development of childhood, how to teach, how to learn.
At all levels? At
all levels. That is not problem for me. And the most important is the spiritual, which is religious knowledge. We were learning the Bible from Genesis, authors, how to teach it.
You said one time that you specialized in Old Testament.
Yeah, Old Testament.
Why?
Because that's why we started from Genesis.
Okay. And you prefer the Old Testament?
And when we are doing it, the culture represented my culture. And I was very happy with it.
So it's at that time you found that the similarities between Igbo traditional religion and...
circumcision and others, yes.
And the Leviticus and Deuteronomy, okay. So you know that very well now?
Yeah, I know that.
What about your lecturers?
They were very... I know the one of French. What is his name?
Jean de Grandseigne.
Jean de Grandseigne. I like his book, which he wrote. We are using it.
Yeah, France-Afrique.
France-Afrique. France in Africa. That's what we use, and it is very good.
Yeah. I remember I used this book later.
Yeah.
You remember he came to the house one time when we were at Nsuka?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you had very, very good lecturers.
Yeah. It was very personal, personalized and friendly.
Mm. How many people in a class usually?
Uh, up to up to 20 sometimes.
Not more.
Not more.
Oh wow! So that was really a blessing.
Yeah.
Because so many.
Because many people withdraw when it is. People we are many, but many withdrew when it is very difficult.
In French.
In French.
But what about the others, like BK?
It's full. It's full.
Like what? How many?
BK more than 30 even.
Not up to 100.
No.
Ah.
Because there are other classes.
Yeah.
There are not one class only.
Okay. So you had no general class?
No, no general.
Okay, so it was like tutorials?
Yes.
Okay. Did you have a lot of work, reading to do during the week?
Yes.
And you went to the library?
Yeah, you went to go to the library. And there are other things like scripture union and other social activities which we participate.
Yeah. So the scripture union, how did it happen? When you came there,
yeah.
They told you about scripture union?
Yeah, I joined, and it's very, very friendly. And people talking about how to live for Christ and it was very interesting and friendly. And make sure no segregation of all tribes. You are friendly.
Were there many students from other tribes apart from Yoruba there?
Oh, Nigeria, all tribes are there, but the Northerners are few. In the classes.
But there were some?
There were some, but middle belt mainly.
And Igbos? Not many?
Many. Yeah, Igbos and Yorubas and Benin, those, Efik, all tribes. So University of Ibadan was really a place of unity for the Nigerians.
And they were of all ages or?
All ages.
Were they old ones?
Yeah, there are older ones.
Like what?
There are older ones that are just came from later age. But there are students who came from secondary school. For myself, I didn't come from secondary school.
How did you find it because you didn't attend secondary school, so was it difficult to adjustment?
No, it wasn't difficult because I have been reading with tuition, and I'm coming with that, knowing about homework and everything.
In fact, in a way, you were probably better prepared.
Yeah.
Because you were mature.
I am mature. I'm a teacher, formerly a primary school teacher. And
and so the scripture union, when were they meeting? Is it Saturday, Sunday?
And in the evenings on the weekdays.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. So in the evenings you have meetings, different meetings.
Like what? Prayer meeting, Bible study?
Bible study. And you have fellowships.
On Sunday afternoon?
Yeah.
You remember the church on campus, the Chapel of Resurrection?
Yeah.
What did you think about it?
It's good. Now when we go there, we sing and enjoy. It's just like being in paradise. You just feel happy. Forget everything about home culture and everything. Just sing and socialize with others.
And you had good meals.
Yeah.
You were well fed.
Yeah, we were well fed.
And the accommodation, how was it?
It's very nice.
Okay. Thank you very much. It's time we have to stop and we continue another time.
Okay.